Good afternoon. Today is May 10th, 2011, and you're with Carolina Considered again in Ridgeway, South Carolina. Who are we talking with today?
My name's Carol Allen.
And Miss Allen, thank you for your time today and for this beautiful tea room and the opportunity to have a great lunch. Can you tell us a little bit about where we are?
Well, you're in Ridgeway, South Carolina. It's between Blythewood, or Columbia, more people might know Columbia, and Charlotte, North Carolina, right off 77.
And it's on Route 21, isn't it?
21, the old Highway 21, which was the main road to Charlotte at one time.
And often we ask about people's personal background. I don't mean to be offensive, but can I ask where you were born and raised?
I was born and raised both right on the Canadian border in northern Minnesota.
Northern Minnesota, that's a ways north. And did you go to high school there? And
I did, and lived there until I was about 28, I guess, and then moved to Texas. And it took me a long time to get to South Carolina.
Oh, for heaven's sake. And when you were coming up, did you have part-time jobs or weren't you allowed to work?
Oh, no, I was asked to work by my family. We were always in business for ourselves, so there was always something to do in the family business, but we were all encouraged to go out and be servers or babysitters or lawn mowers or whatever else would bring a little cash in.
So actually then, that helps to explain where we're sitting here. You were raised in a business and working environment then.
Oh, definitely. Now, my husband has a different way of saying it. He always says that I work for myself because I can't work for anyone else.
But there is something special about people who can work for themselves and be successful.
I think so, too. I think for one thing, you have to be willing to sacrifice a lot of time and actually a lot of money. We really don't make as much as you do with a real job when you're working for yourself, but it is more fulfilling.
But you only work 10 or 15 hours a week, don't you?
More like 15 hours a day.
I was joking about that. And rumor has it that you had a gift store in Blythewood before is that correct?
We did. We had Candlelight Cottage. I used to manufacture candles, and there was the name sitting right there, Candlelight Cottage. We decided to open a little gift shop to sell our candles, and then we did a lot of other little things in there too, and we had it for 6 years.
You know, it's just inspirational to see people who look around and see a need in the community and then go and fill it.
Well, that is true, and Ridgeway is full of that right now. We have so many little businesses. Since we opened up here, there's been 6 new businesses come.
In Ridgeway?
In Ridgeway, in these hard times.
Oh my, I had no idea. Mm-hmm. What kinds of businesses?
Mostly gift shops or consignment shops, antique shops, things women like because the tea room brings so many women up. But of course, we still have a real good roof furniture is still here, and roof hardware, which were the main stores that have been here for years and years. That family ran those for years, and they're still here. But since we opened, you know, one of the number one things that our ladies ask when they make a reservation is what else is there to do in Ridgeway?
My goodness, Ridgeway is quite a place. What brought you to Ridgeway, if I may ask?
The building, definitely this building.
It's quite an unusual building. What's its history?
It was built in 1911, and it was a mercantile.
What's a mercantile?
I know, a lot of people, I tell that to young people anymore, and they have no idea what that means. It's like a general store. If you've ever watched Little House on the Prairie or one of those, it's that kind of a store. They sold groceries, they sold clothing, furniture, everything that the people needed at the time were sold right here.
So this was the general store of Ridgeway, South Carolina.
Yes, it was.
Since 1911.
Well, that business actually started in 1865, but this building was built in 1911, and they moved the old one behind us, so that's that old building back there.
Oh, so this is the new building.
This is the new building.
I see. And when you came here, it appears to me that you made some effort to maintain the integrity of the original building.
That was real important to us and to the owner of the building. It still belongs in the Thomas family, and we still call it the Thomas Company. When we were up here, and of course I had other names picked out for it, when we were calling different contractors and different people to come up and do work for us, we would try and tell them where we were located, and it never failed that one of them would say, "Oh, you mean the Thomas Company?" And we'd say, "Yeah, the Thomas Company." "Okay, well, we know where that is." And so we finally gave up and just left it the Thomas Company.